Memet covered a big outdoor EDM show in New York City. EDM is short for electronic dance music, for those of you who don't know.
You out-of-step older people.
Yeah, you old farts. It's the same kind of music JD likes, which, by the way, it's awful.
Yeah, why don't you put your head in a wood chipper?
Yeah. Memet said it is the worst music he's ever heard, so this is not a generational thing. Every song sounded exactly the same.
Yeah, it's that driving boom, 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 boom.
And it's weird. I noticed, like, when we brought back the tape from the EDM concert and Memet talked to, like, just hundreds of people, most people we asked couldn't even name their favorite song. They just sang the beat.
No, they all sing.
They don't
all
know the
sound
name.
The same, yeah.
Memet told me it was like music for the mentally retarded. Here's a sample of one of the songs, by the way. Sort of reminded me of Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
This sounds like a 12-year-old.
Like 10,000 people show up to listen to that.
I know.
Hot chicks.
Really?
Yes. And they are dressed in nothing.
Like, what is nothing? Like a T-shirt, like tied up so you see the belly and
like
no bra?
I wrote down a note. One girl was walking around. They put weird things to cover themselves up. A girl was walking around with just pickle slices covering her nipples and a tiny little shorts.
And she's hot.
Super hot.
God.
And they're all like 18, 19, 20, 21.
Each song goes on forever. It's just endlessly repetitive. Wow. I'm pretty sure I could break into this kind of music.
Finally, the music we can play.
Yeah, this is a song I wrote last night that you're listening to right now. I think I'm number 2 on the electronic dance music charts.
The reason it sounds so good to the people who go is because they're on, like, really hardcore drugs. Like,
well, that's what I was thinking. I said, this is head music. This is stuff you got to be totally blasted.
Yeah, this is beyond drunk. This is like people are in another dimension.
Here's a song I wrote called Submarine Warning. Enjoy it. Thank you. These are for all my EDM friends. Submarine Warning, written this morning. What do you think?
Like one of those other songs.
Yeah. I'm working on a song called Electric Shaver that'll be out next week, I think. We're working on the video.
Why does it take so long?
What, Electric Shaver? Yeah. This is what I got so far. I just got to add a drum. It's the longest song I ever wrote. It's 45 minutes long. It's pretty cool.
It's going to take over the world of EDM.
On acid, it's great.
A lot of you remember the song I put out first was called Blender. You don't have Blender here, do you?
I don't have Blender. I think they're still mixing that.
No, I put that out already. Pay attention to what I'm saying, Fred. Okay. All right. So anyway, Memet was at the EDM Festival,
And they always have these festivals and thousands of people.
There's a lot of money in EDM.
It's so weird to me that JD is into this because, like I said, every single guy who's at this concert is like a meathead.
Right.
There was nobody who looked like JD. I was just trying to imagine him at a concert like this.
JD says inside of him is that meathead.
There it is. That's Blender. My first hit. All right, anyway, so you said that
as a compliment, JD.
What'd you say?
I said I mean that as a compliment.
Didn't
that he
sound like
fit
it.
in with those people.
But anyway, you said the festival is every parent's worst nightmare. Hot college-age girls with their tits out, hooking up with these guys, like frat guys.
And doing hard drugs.
Right. The drug of choice is what, Molly?
Yeah, ecstasy, Molly.
Do the parents know that their daughter's walking out with pickles over her breast?
They can't.
I don't know.
If you have
They'd
a
kill
kid,
themselves.
If you have a kid who's listening to this, like I would look into their lives immediately.
Right. Get on their Facebook.
Yes.
Even before he got inside, Memet saw a college kid passed out face down in his own vomit.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he looked like he could legitimately die. And people do die at these EDM shows, by the way.
Here's a yeah, right. Here's a typical hot EDM girl. You say this one was hot. You found her on the ground, writhing around in the grass.
Tripping her balls off, or, whatever, tripping, and just, like, literally rolling around, feeling the grass on her half-naked body.
Let me hear.
Well, what are the best drugs to take at an EDM show?
Honestly, all you need is alcohol and marijuana, man. That's all you need, man. I'm fucking set, man. I'm all right.
Do you think you'll be hooking up today?
Of course. I'll be hooking up with girls, boys, everybody.
Plur. Plur. You know what it stands for. I don't have to describe.
What's plur? I don't know.
Plur, peace, love, unity, and I don't know what the R stands for, but I think it's rave, you know? Woo!
R is for retarded, right?
Yeah. I can tell you, she was on more than alcohol and weed. A lot of them just say, oh, I'm just drinking, but...
And when you say she's hot, was she like a 10?
I would say she was an 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
That good looking, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, and she's just rolling around in the grass.
Yeah, these hot girls. I mean, I know a lot of hot girls seem to be into this music for some reason.
Wow.
Yes.
I guess they could dance to it or something.
I guess.
No, you can't.
But, like, they have, like, hospital tents. Kids get carried off in stretchers. Because when you take
they
those
were doing
drugs,
that at Woodstock, you know.
It's like 90 degrees out. You're sweating your ass off. It's a bad scene.
We talked to a typical college guy. He said he saw some crazy shit happening at the show.
What's the best drug to take at an EDM show?
I saw a female getting cocaine blown up her asshole.
Blown up her asshole?
Yeah, like into her butthole. It's pretty awesome.
I don't get that.
Guys love the weirdest stuff.
I think it's,
So you mean, in other words, she was bent over
and they were
blowing coke up her butt.
with what? Like with
the straw?
But how do you get the coke in the straw? It's weird.
It's pretty easy to get coke into a straw.
It's coke. Can't you just have fun snorting it?
Yeah.
I mean,
why does it have to be in your ass?
There are reports that
it's absorbed faster.
It's absorbed faster and it makes sex really good.
But it's absorbed pretty fast through the nose too. You don't.
Well, they're all
like,
mucous membranes.
It's
It all goes
fast
right
enough.
in.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, I don't need it that much faster. I have to get it in my ass.
They're experimenting.
Although if a girl asked me to do that, I would do that to her.
The only thing I don't know, man. If a girl said to me, "Blow some fucking coke up my asshole," I mean,
all right, someone just explain it.
No one ever asked me to do fun things. You know what I mean?
Nobody said to you, slap them in the middle of sex?
No. No one ever, like...
Blow coke up my ass?
Nah. Isn't that how Belushi died? Didn't they blow coke up his ass?
Something like
that, yeah. What, Gare?
Someone just explained it to me that when you take it up your nose, a lot of coke gets caught in your hairs and you're not getting the full effect, but in your ass, it's all going in.
I got to figure my ass has a lot of hairs to get caught up in. Please blow some coke up my ass.
That's why you don't like it.
Just part the hairs and get in there. Can you imagine what's in my ass? Wow. And, like, I don't know. I want to see a chick, like, where I'm blowing coke up her ass.
But that's what I was saying. Guys sometimes like the weirdest stuff, you know.
But maybe
they get
it's hot.
Fascinated by
I
it.
think, honestly...
Maybe that's kind of hot. Like, you get a girl... Now, that's a dirty girl.
Yeah.
Wants coke
That's a
blown
girl
up her.
that's going to do anything.
You might want to wear a rubber with her.
Yeah, probably you would.
Yeah. We talked to a surfer-type kid. He saw someone so fucked up, he thought they were paralyzed. He just thought that they were...
Yeah, sometimes you can think these people are dead.
A lot, and sometimes they are. What's the most, like, fucked up you've seen someone here?
The most fucked up? There was a dude laying in the grass by the VIP. He couldn't even speak. I was like, yo, you all right? He's like...
That was probably JD. That's like my boy.
How are we going to know the difference?
He wasn't fucked up. That's just how he talks. That's an insult.
What are you taking today, if anything?
I had about 15 shots, a Xanax, and an E-pill. That was not okay.
What's your favorite EDM song?
Bum, 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 na 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 na. Bum, 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 na 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 na.
He was the designated driver, that kid.
Wow. Yeah, half of them don't know, like, the names of their favorite songs.
Right.
And, yeah, it's bad.
Here's a fucked up guy who was doing a lot of coke.
What are you taking today?
Yayo in the nasal, little acid, little Molly garbage disposal action, little sass for frass later, you know, doobies for days, and then we're gonna have a little sip of alcohols.
What's the craziest thing you've seen here?
A rock of cocaine about this big hang out my nose. About the size of a pebble. It wouldn't fit, my nostrils aren't big enough.
What's the best drug to take at an EDM show?
Molly! Blah!
Wow.
Jeez.
And all of them had stories like, oh yeah, I saw a guy, he was writhing around or he was foaming at the mouth.
But they're doing the same shit.
Yeah, and they don't help anybody. They just keep dancing.
It's just kind of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's sassafras? I don't know that drug.
I didn't know what half of what he was talking about was.
He reminded me of Fast Times at Ridgemont High, that, Sean Penn character.
Yeah, he was on a bunch of shit, I can tell you that.
Here, Memet found this guy grooving and flashing his dick to people. And people seem to enjoy it. Used to get arrested for that kind of shit. But
now people just laugh?
Remember, there was a professional football player who got arrested for that. Now it's like you do it at an EDM show.
What's the craziest thing you've seen at an EDM show?
Probably my fucking dick costume.
Well, explain your dick costume.
It shows that I have a big dick, and I do have a big dick under here too, so.
If you lift the sign that says, I'm shy, but I have a big dick, what will people see?
People will see a 12-inch dick.
Wow.
It was not 12 inches, but he did have a big dick. That
he did?
Yeah.
So he had a sign over it, you could flip it up?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Maybe the music's shitty, but I'd stay for the guy's dick.
Yeah, right?
Right. Oh, here's an EDM fan. He wants to defend EDM music. Let him have his moment. Yes, go ahead, sir.
Dude, you don't even, know any of the good songs.
Well, we're trying.
Okay, Robin, have you ever heard Bong, Ding Dong, Boom, Boom Bang?
Yeah,
Bong.
I know that song.
It's the best, man, and I gotta tell you, Blender's pretty good, too.
Yeah, you like Blender?
Yeah, it's almost better than Submarine Warning.
I have 9 number ones, actually.
I was going to say, you're into Howard's music.
This is Blender.
Oh, I'm tripping fucking balls, man. Yeah.
Did you ever hear my song, Toilet Flush?
No.
Fred, play him a little of that. This guy's going to love it.
This is it.
Oh, that's sick, man.
I told you, he loves it. All right, where was I? All right, here's a girl. She almost OD'd on ecstasy recently. She also said her mom loves going to EDM shows with her. Was she hot, too?
Yeah, if I remember. I mean, I didn't talk to a lot of ugly girls, I'll tell you that. What's the closest you've ever come to ODing?
Like a few weekends ago. Just rolling my fucking face off like that.
Fuck.
What would you say to your parents if they were here?
Well, my mom raves with me sometimes, so she would be loving it, and I would say, let's go rage, Mom.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
When your mom rages with you, you're probably just going to, almost die, and then
You're going to OD a lot.
You're going to OD a lot. Yeah, my mom used to rage with me when I was younger.
Howard, listen, we're going to rage, but I don't want you to leave my side. All right? I'm going to go over there and blow Skrillex. And I want you to just stand over there and not make a lot of noise, all right?
Yeah, my mom used to blow coke up my asshole. You think I'll be normal? I guess if you get knocked off the horse, you get right back on at the EDM world, right?
Yeah. You don't let an OD slow you down.
Are black people at these things?
No.
No? It's a white guy thing.
It is a definite white person thing. I think I met one black girl.
Yeah. Oh, here's that tape. You asked her what her favorite EDM song was.
Yeah. What's your favorite EDM song?
I would have to go. Dun, 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 da 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 dun 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 boom.
I wonder what that's like, because, when you go to rock shows, there's always 1 or 2 black people there.
Yeah.
In the 60s and 70s, and Chris Rock does. I think it's Chris Rock does a pretty good routine on that, because he used to go to Van Halen shows.
He was a big Red Hot Chili Peppers
fan,
and he'd tour with them. He'd go around with them when they were on tour.
And he said he was the only black guy there.
Yeah, I mean, usually if you see black people there, they're like a security guard at an EDM show or something. They're not there.
They're working.
Yes.
Right. And I like how white people say black people are lazy. Meanwhile, they're working.
Right.
Right.
Well, we're blowing coke up our asses.
That's right. Stop with all the racism. Dan, 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 dan. You know that one? Dan, dan, dan,
but all the girls have that raspy voice, too.
I know, well.
Yeah, well, they've been, like, screaming their,
okay.
Yeah, they don't worry about their voice. Dan, 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 dan. Yeah, you know that. All right, enough of that. Here we talk to two gay guys. I bet there's a lot of gay guys at these things.
Yeah, there were a few. And everyone's in great shape.
They complained that all the dudes there were basic and that the girls talk for dumb, whatever that means. What does that mean?
I don't know. What do you think of the guys here?
Basic. Bro as fuck. Basic.
Basic. Bro as fuck.
Bro as fuck.
I think
What's
basic
that?
means you're slutty, and bro means you're like a dumb jock.
I think, yeah, basic means you're not gay and it's not kind of fun for them.
I think there's, yeah, I don't know.
You know, they're not up for a good time.
Just regular guys.
What do you think of the guys here?
Basic. Bro as fuck. Basic. Rave culture.
Is that good or bad?
Muscly. It's alright. It's basic. It's predictable.
I have no idea what language are they speaking.
Well, you're an old fart. You don't know. You're not up on this.
Where can I go to learn this language?
Anyway, that's it.
Yeah.
It's amazing we got any interviews at all because most of the people were pretty fucked up, right?
Yes.
They're just lying around tripping.
Yeah, I mean, some of them were too out of it to even
Here's
talk
a guy who I thought was the most fucked up on the tape. He can't even do the interview. Check out this guy. He's my favorite, I think.
What's your favorite EDM song?
That's an impossible question. That's like asking anybody what their favorite genre of music or favorite movie is, you know.
What's the craziest thing you've seen here or at an EDM show?
Probably like... No, I'm sorry. I'm real fucked up. Try and do it with someone else, all right?
Yeah, he didn't even want to be on
It's
it.
like, yeah, please interview someone else.
Put words together.
Yeah.
But yeah, if your kids are listening to this, watch them.
I don't think I ever played that phony phone call we did, Jack and Rod, at the EDM Festival. Did I ever play that?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. That doesn't ring a bell.
Sal and Richard pretend to have a radio show, and we invite authors on, and then it's like a nightmare for the authors.
And welcome back to the Jack and Rod Show. We're live from the New York EDM Festival, and we'd like to welcome our special guest, Mr. Earl Harris, author of Shadows, A Diamond in the Rough. Tell us a little bit about your book.
You know, I changed that book to...
Mr. Harris, can you speak up a little bit?
I don't have that book on the market anymore. Shadows, A Diamond in the Rough is none of the
Shadow of what?
Okay, what's your book now?
New rules.
Dr. Earl, I'm sorry, you're going to have to speak up. We're at a live festival. Just a little louder, please.
Yeah, I don't know how much louder I can speak. I think I'm speaking loud enough.
Earl, this is a very serious show. If you don't speak up, we can't help our listeners. Please work with us.
Well, I'm trying to speak up. Okay.
You're trying to what?
If you cannot understand it.
Oh, wait, let's shut
Can you hear us?
Let's shut the door. Hold on. Let's shut the door. Wait a minute. We can shut the tent for a sec. All right, perfect. Now we're back in business. Go ahead. What were you saying?
You cannot teach.
Jim, open the door.
If you cannot understand the potential of the human body.
Here, Rod, take a hit off this fucking nitrous.
Tell me a little bit more about your book, Mr. Harris.
I can't answer what I can't hear. All I hear is ooh, ooh. All I can hear is ooh.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thanks for talking to us, Mr. Harris.
This interview is a waste of time. I'm sorry.
Hard to interview people from an EDM show.